Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy Ray of Amy Ray Plans, and in today's video we're here to film a plan with me for the week of March 30th through April 5th. So this kit I shared in my April kit lineup, and I'll share with my April completed spread since there's just 2 days of March and the majority of the days are in April. That's how I do it when the months are the 2 months are in the same week. So this week is Easter. Unfortunately, I didn't realize until it was too late that there wasn't really new Easter art or Easter art that I saw. And then by the time I realized that, I didn't have time to get a kit that was already available from like previous year's Easter artwork. So I was kind of annoyed about that because there's some really cute kits that Caress Press and Linear Designs have with Easter art. But I wanted to be able to use my Easter character stickers. So I picked out a kit for that like had the similar colors like the pinks and the purples. This is the September mystery from Scribble Prints Co. called Craft Room. I think it's just so fun. Great spring colors. I really miss being able to use the date covers, but I don't like when the deco goes into them and then it covers it up. So, but yeah, really pretty colors. I'm just bummed I don't have an Easter kit for this week. All right, and then I'm pairing it with this washi, which is like a planner themed washi from Once More with Love. It has the munchkins with these stickers, the washi, the pens, Happy Mail, mild liners, planners. Very cute. And then I'm doing a mixed metal of silver and ice. So originally I was just going to do ice, but I don't have a ton of extra ice foil. This is all I have. So I wanted to bring in another like core color that I had a lot of. So the foil bundles are also from Scribble Prints Co. And they are in the confetti format. So you have the 2 sheets of the full box overlays and header overlays, 2 sheets of the underlays, scripts and icons, extra headers, deco, date squares, bottom washi. I used the confetti one instead of the bow. I'll save the bow. And then the same thing in silver. Although, yeah, this is an older foil format. So yeah, let's get into, I also have some silver extras there. I do have some questions from my friends Jen and April. Thank you guys so much for sharing or asking questions. This is actually from 2 weeks ago though, because this week that we're currently in, I just did the base of this off camera. I just put on music, mainly because basically all I did these 4 days was watch college basketball pretty much all day straight. I did obviously do a few things, like I had 2 appointments this day, but other than that and some other things, I didn't really have time to, well, I did have time, but I just was too busy watching college basketball. And yeah, so I have those questions to answer, and then I also have some this or that. But first, as always, let's do our boxes. So we have 8. Wait, this is an alternating skin tone for 1, isn't it? Or no, that's just, okay, hold on. So, oh yeah, it's that one. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, that's the perfect amount, right? 8, 9, 10, okay. Yep, love that. Don't need these right now. All right, we got 2 fashions. Yes, okay. So I actually want to do this one with the really pretty hair, and she has the planners as my quote box. If you've been around Erin Condren planners that long, they used to have like a quote right here, and like every single shop used to make a full box that was a quote instead of artwork. One of the boxes was like a quote. I'm pretty sure that's what, I don't know. All right, how do I want to do this? Let's do blue. Let's do blue. Ugh, let me put these down. Blue, yellow, pink, and purple. Okay, so then I need blue. I don't know why I said it like that. There we go. And as of today, or yesterday, it's Mets opening day yesterday. Great win. Pitching's got me a little nervous, but it does every year. Stayed up way too late watching college basketball. I had to be up really early. I literally last night, and like these nights that college basketball is on late, I have like a coffee at like 7 o'clock because the games don't get over till like 12:30. But yeah. So been drinking lots of coffee. Let's see. Oh, that would have made a cute box over here too. That's okay. I didn't realize that was like a piece of. All right. I really liked how I did my boxes this week. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But then I realized I put a double box here. There's another box that goes with this, but then I realized I had one here, so I had to pull that up. So that's why like some of the papers ripped from there. And I didn't realize it till I was going into Plan Wednesday. I guess we can do the boxes a tiny bit different. Let's see. So we have that one. Let me... Sorry, you probably hear that helicopter. Let's see. Let's do... Just deciding. All the decisions. One down here. This one over here. And then I need yellow header. And then I'm gonna put this box here. Yeah, that one down crooked. Nope, it's gonna happen. You know, if I make a mistake, it's usually always gonna be on my sidebar. At least one of them. All right, then we have this. And then, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, okay. Put the double box down. All right. Then I think I am, no, I think I'm going to put her here. I love her outfit. Do this one here. this one up here. Sorry. I always tend to get quiet when I'm thinking, and then I'm like, you're filming a video. You gotta talk. Oh, that one's crooked too. Well, I guess now that I'm done with the boxes, I could get into the questions. So Jen of Jen Joy Plans, who you, if you don't already follow, you definitely should. She asked me favorite breed of cat and favorite breed of dog. My favorite breed of cat is a tabby. I have like a brown tabby and an orange tabby. But my sister, who used to be a vet tech, she does like medical coding and billing now. But she used to be a vet tech for a lot of years. And she said my orange tabby cat, Mango, is like what they call a creamsicle tabby. And then favorite dog breed is Lab, wait, what color? Pink. Lab, Husky, Golden Retriever, and an Akita. One of my friends, they had an Akita growing up. And like one of my friends from elementary school. I just love their dog so much. And I guess I should put German Shepherd on there too, because my dog growing up, her, she was a German Shepherd Husky mix. And then April, who is not on YouTube, but you should follow her on Instagram, April Marie Plans. She asked me a couple, like, she asked me a couple questions. Two are planner themed. The other one, she asked if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Where my backyard is the Caribbean Ocean, because I love that ocean. Yeah, and I don't know, I haven't really traveled a lot. I loved where I lived growing up, in the suburbs of New York. And in the summer, I would love to have a vacation house in the place where we went every summer to go to the lake. Which I don't know if we're going to the lake this year, because I know I mentioned the place where we normally stay is closing. So that's the place, that's the only place I've ever stayed. My parents have, when my parents were still married, they stayed 2 other places before they found the place where I always went to. So I don't know, but like they had the best like swimming spot where we always went, because like it was the place where you could stay at, but it was on the edge, like it was the last, so there's like all these rows of like motels and everything that are on the lake, and it was the last one before you got into the town. So it had like a really good swimming spot. I don't know. I was just kind of hoping, like, I don't know what's going to happen with the property, but I'm kind of hoping that they sell it to someone that's going to make, like, a property to, like, for people to stay. But there's, other houses there that, like, aren't properties to stay. That's, like, private property where people, like, live. So they might just make a house for themselves, which is kind of selfish if you want my opinion, especially since they have the best swimming spot. I know I've shared videos and photos on my Instagram and Facebook, but probably mainly on Instagram. Let me put in my extra headers. We'll do 1 silver and 2 ice. So yeah, that would be it. And then I also really love Nashville. I've only been there once. I went there for the Go Wild Planner Conference the first year I went. And I didn't really get to explore as much as I wanted to, because while we were there, we had really bad weather. And where the hotel was that we stayed at for the conference, it was kind of far from, like, you know, like downtown Nashville where they have all this stuff. So we only went there one day, I think. And we didn't even get to do that much. So I'd love to go back. But that would be so cool to live in Nashville because there's always so many country music shows. Country music's my favorite music, so that would be fun. But yeah, what am I doing now? Oh, overlays. Let's do header overlays first. So I have these left over. I don't get how this sheet has like one header missing. It probably got stuck to something. That would be my guess. And then we need silver. I don't think I had any silver extra stuff. Okay, I mean ice extra stuff. All right, let's start with silver here. There's the one that's missing. Okay. And then the next question April asked me is, do you enjoy organizing your stickers? Have you always stored them the same way? Yes, I do enjoy organizing them, but lately I'm like, you never need another character sticker in your life for like any category. But then I'm like, well, yes, you do, because you like to like hoard your favorites. You like to hoard things that are like limited edition, which I'm trying to get myself out of that mind frame. And then I like to restock things, and then new shops come out with like new releases. So like there's certain shops that like everything like I'm talking character shops, not kits, but kit shops, the same thing, where like I want something of like I want everything they put out practically. Like for character shop wise, I'm talking about like the Coffee Monsters Co., Stick with the Plan Co., Once More with Love, Grin and Bear Plans, Fox and Cactus, and I know I'm forgetting some, but those are the ones like that come to the top of my mind. But I know there's like more, you know. And so yeah. And another thing I was thinking of, this isn't related to the question, but I was like, I'd actually, if I liked my handwriting, I don't think I would even like need scripts unless like I wanted them foiled, which I can't do foiling. I don't have a printer. All right. And then I'm pretty sure I've always stored my stickers in mini binders. Then I started adding in also like the reusable sticker albums, which isn't this cute. This is a card from Target, and I just like cut it down, or just cut the inside out. But yeah, I think I also used some bigger binders, like not the non-mini ones, like the regular size binders like you use for school and stuff, like the 3-ring big binders. But other than that, I'm pretty sure I've stored my stickers pretty much the same way since starting. So do I want to start here with silver or ice? Let's do ice. Let's just do it. Wait, yeah, ice, silver, wait, no. Ice, silver, ice. Silver, ice, silver. Okay. So let's do the double box. I just dropped a sheet. I feel like my lighting, I messed up right there, is not as good because I feel like with the foils, it's harder to see them be lined up straight like you see right there. But yeah. And then the other question she asked me is there a planner kit you'd like to see? And I actually have a lot of answers for this, which is not shocking. But I'd love to see, I love to see these kits, but there's also been some kits made. So like, for instance, I love to see sports kits. Cafe with Anna has made 2 great baseball kits, amazing kits. One's a Mets themed kit, which Anna, if you're watching this, you need to keep that kit in stock as long as you own your shop. And her other one, Batter Up. I don't think Batter Up is available anymore. I did get backups, so I do still have 2, I believe. And then I love to see football kits, especially because Scribble Prints Co. did have a couple of them, but when she did her like massive, like taking almost every single kit she had out of her shop. There were some of those kits that were taken out were her football themed ones. So I'd love to see football themed ones. I'd love to see basketball, because I think that would be really fun to have like during March Madness. Like if I had a basketball kit, I would have used this week where I spent so many hours watching March Madness. And then I also think like Scribble Prints Co. had one. Sorry about that. I dropped one of my binders. But it was a very old format, and it didn't have nearly enough that I needed in it. So this kit, which is like I think she called it Biggest Fan, which is like a general sports themed kit. So I'm using that this week in my Callie Danielle. But like a general sports themed kit would be so fun. Let me just... all these noises. All right. But yeah, general sports themed kit, basketball, football, baseball. Then I'd love to see more cat art. There was some shops that just came out with art that is on my wish list. It's a full cat themed kit. I know Planner Goddess Planning is one of the shops, Emma K Printables, and I know Linear Designs right now doesn't have her print partnership up because she's working on her sale orders, but you can get them printed from her shop when she puts them back up. Did I do, oh no, I did the right thing. Silver Ice, okay, Silver Ice, okay. Yeah, I, just think that's, wait, did I do, okay, I'm talking and then I'm like, what did I put down here? What did I put down here? All right, oop. And I'd also love to see like a pet birthday. There was one a while back that Scribble Prints Co. did, but again, she got rid of almost all of her older art. Even some newer art, and that kit's no longer available, but it was Pet Party, so I'd like to see, or Potty, like Paw Tea, I'd like to see a kit like that. I also, my dad's birthday and one of my cat's birthday is on Halloween, so I'd love to see like a Halloween themed, or like a birthday Halloween themed kit, like there was that Christmas art that, I forget who came out with it, but I know I used it from, I think, Scribble Prints Co. and Caress Press, where it was like Christmas artwork, but it was centered on a Christmas-themed birthday. I think I've used it twice. Once I think I used the Caress Press one for my birthday and the Scribble Prints one for my niece's birthday. But yeah, I'd love to see that, like a Halloween-centered birthday kit. I always like to see lake art. I always like to see carnival themed kits. Even though I don't go to carnivals anymore, I really love to see that. I'd love to see like a general like 90s, 2000s, early 2000s like teen movie kit where it features like a bunch of those classic movies, you know, like A Cinderella Story, things like that. I'd also love to see like a full kit of 10 Things I Hate About You and a full kit of All the Boys I've Loved Before, because those are some of my favorite movies, and I didn't watch the first two when they first came out because I didn't know about it for some reason, which I was like, how did I not know about this? Wait, which ones do I want on ice and which ones do I want? Let's do the blue and the pink with ice and the other two with silver. All right. So, yeah, I'd love to see, even though they don't do those movies anymore, there was 3 of them, and now they're, although I could have watched those movies like 30 movies long. I loved all of them. And I think there was artwork when they were new. But since it's been so many years, it isn't around anymore. So yeah, thank you for those questions, Jen and April. That went down super crooked. That's why I was like, yeah, oh, I have some this or that. So I was like, what should I talk about? All right, I have a travel-themed one first. This one says pack light or overpack. I constantly overpack. And like when I go to visit my family, which is, that's the main place I travel to. My dad's like, what did you pack in here? He's like, I'm like, I know, but you never know. I'd rather overpack than underpack, you know? Then I feel like I'm bouncing off the walls because of all the caffeine, but it's very much needed. Otherwise I'd be like passed out in my bed asleep. Probably for the whole day. Desert or mountain? Mountain. Lunch in a restaurant or picnic in the park? Picnic in the park. Summer holiday or winter? Summer. Coffee shops or restaurants? Coffee shops. Rooftop views or a street view? Probably street view. I'd probably be too scared if I was on a rooftop. Relaxing or exploring? Probably a mix of both, but if I had to choose just one, relaxing. Like a resort and just relax. Big city or small town? Because of my Hallmark loving heart, I'm going to say a small town. Wake up early or sleep in? I guess wake up early. Museum and sites or shopping and coffee? Shopping and coffee. All right, this I still need. Sorry, just trying to get all my sheets, all my like underlays and stuff in some type of order, and also oh, I need this one too. While also not mixing up the mixed metals. This is silver. Wait, silver. Wait. I'm over to this side here and I'm like, what is going on? Okay, here we go. This over there. Underlays. Wait, these are the silver underlays. Okay. These. Okay. I'm like, okay. All right, there we go. So let's do bougie boxes. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Yeah, shopping and coffee. Use a map or walk aimlessly. Use a map. Did I start with, okay, so let's start with silver over here. Wait, I thought I had extra underlays of silver, but apparently I didn't. Okay, we're good. All right. Public transportation or rent a car. Rent a car. I don't know, for some reason I get anxious in public transportation. I mean, I have anxiety in general, but still. Hiking or suntan. Try local food or eat in a fancy restaurant. Depends what the food is. I'm sometimes picky. Why do these all look so darn similar, right? I feel like I need to turn the big light on in my room. Yeah, I feel like I need to start doing that when I can't see what the foils are. Even then, it's hard to tell. So, silver, ice. Ice, silver. It's back to silver. Explore more of your own country or travel to another country. I want to do both, but I guess if I had to choose one, I would do explore another country. Wait a second. Oh, I messed up. That one was ice. And that was supposed to be silver. Let me just put, yeah, let me, now I'm probably going to whip my paper. I guess while I'm trying to get this up, I can answer more questions. Tropical destination or Northern Lights? As much as I want to see the Northern Lights, I know that would be too cold of an experience for me with that weather. So I'm going to do tropical destination. Ugh. Ugh. And that's funny. I messed up that spot. This was the spot I messed up in last week too. All right, let me finish this or that because I have like 2 questions left. Have a romance or make a new friend. The Hallmark girly in me says have a romance, but I'll do make a new friend. And then bungee jumping or scuba diving. Scuba diving. And then I'll save the other this or that for next week. Okay, nice. So let's just go in with all the silvers first. Silver. As I do that, I went to pick up so silver, silver. Silver. This one's silver. And the top one is silver. Okay, and then the rest are ice. So, put these over here. Get out the rest of my ice ones. I really wish Caress Press still did mysteries. And speaking of mysteries, I saw it on a couple. I saw it on a haul from the Productive Babe on YouTube. And I saw it on Instagram from Laura Rose Plans, I believe. And it was the March mystery from Planner Face. I really want to subscribe to her mystery. So hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. But yeah, it was really cute. It was like an urban city themed. Looked really cute. And honestly, like every time I see her mysteries, they always look cute. So, all right, deco is big. Let me take a sip of my drink. Having more caffeine. And like last night, I was tired because I had to get up early this day. Well, not this day. So I had to get up for appointments Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Thursday. So Tuesday I slept in. Tomorrow I have a feeling I'm going to sleep in as well because tonight's another late night. But sometimes like these days when I was staying up late, when the games were over, I couldn't turn my brain off to go to sleep. So I was like just sitting there, but I'm like exhausted. All right, let's see. Try to get the bigger pieces like here. I really do miss using date covers though, because I used to use them like every single week without fault, and then now I think I only have like a couple of spreads. This like 1, 2, I don't think I used any in February. And none in March. Yeah, that's crazy. Where do I want to put this? Let's see, how many more big pieces do we have? Let's do this one here. Oh, this is pink. We could also do other colors. Let's see, because I want to kind of get a little bit of everything. Or like one of everything. It's supposed to be a brush. I don't know. Gotta have the scissors. That I have. Oh, gotta have the markers scattered throughout. Oh. Let's see. Paints. similar type sizes of things. Oh, we definitely need the glue gun. Glue sticks. Inks. Maybe I could move this over a little bit. Yeah, so there's a tiny, I'll move these over so there's a tiny bit more room. I feel like this looks weird, but I don't know, this, maybe I could, yeah, that looks okay. And then I could put like a marker or something up there. And then I really like to put something there. Let's do this one. Cute. And I don't even, yeah, I'll probably put some foil deco on because I have to add in some more of the ice. Okay. Now, I decided I'm not putting in my laser therapy appointments anymore like I have been the past couple of weeks because literally I'm in there like 5 to 10 minutes and then I'm done. So I'm not going to put them in anymore. I'll put them in my A5 Daily Duo, but not in my 7x9 planner. All right, so first thing I'm marking on Wednesday, it is the first day of April. What color do I want to use? Let's use pink. I need to find more notepads this size. This is from Krissy Designs. It was a freebie during a sale, but when she had tier freebies, but sorry, I wasn't facing you guys. Hopefully you guys heard me. I was like looking for a binder. So yeah, I don't know. I really want to find more that are this size so that when I only have a couple things to mark, I'm not using up like a whole big notepad and then like wasting it. These are from Letters to Apollo. Unfortunately, she doesn't sell scripts anymore. Which, had I known that, I would have made a big order before she got rid of them. And then I need an, hold on, I need an April themed or April spring themed type sticker. I have a piece of deco on my hand that won't come off. Now it's stuck. Got it off one hand. Okay, got it. All right, let's see. These are mainly St. Patrick's Day. Let's see. Hold on. And this went totally crooked. I mean, it's not horrible, but I notice it. Ooh, this is cute, and it matches the colors in the kit. The purple, the blue, and the yellow. That, I believe, is from, I want to say Chasing Shells, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. And then next thing I'm marking on Friday after my laser therapy, I have a haircut. So just seeing what I want to use. Let's use this sticker from Stick with the Plan Co. Gonna put that on. All right, so blue, purple, yellow. So I'll do purple here. Okay, nope. Need to move that over a little bit. And now I feel like it's still not the best. All right, I think that's good. These are from Stick with the Plan Co. The little squidge with the scissors. And then I am going to use an appointment script. This is from Scribble Prints Co. And then on Sunday, it is Easter. So first I need to see what none of those Easters are silver. Well, that one's silver, but I don't want to use. Let's go. Nope, not this one. This one. Nope, wrong binder. Oh, because that's the one that fell. So I put it up. This one I don't have Easter in. Let's see about this one. Nope. I can either use those. This one I do. But I don't want to have it so small. Yeah, these I don't have it in the bigger one. Let's see. I'm just looking in here. These are my stick with the my Plan With Me stickers. Let's see the size of. I guess they're all kind of small in size. So I guess the first thing I should do is figure out the character sticker I want to use. I think. Let me check in here real quick. This is also another thing that happens when you have a lot of stickers. You get decision fatigue. Not fatigue, but like, oh, I gotta fix that. Messed that up. You like, are like, oh, I could use that one, that one, that one. I really love this sticker from Stick with the Plan Co. So I think we're gonna use this. And we're gonna put it in pink. Actually, no, let's do blue. Blue. Super. Nope. And then let's grab, I almost grabbed it in the wrong foil color. Let's grab this Easter sticker from Scribble Prints Co. I feel like this is a long video because I've been really rambly. Alright, but we're finished. I'm going to put on the deco, foil deco up top. This is how the base and the pre-plans are looking. The kit and the foil bundle, Scribble Prints Co. This washi is Once More With Love. Letters to Apollo. Not sure where this is from. Scribble Prints Co. Stick with the Plan Co. Scribble Prints Co. and Stick with the Plan Co. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.